for every time this present administration express or show their shamelessness in the public is always very, very surprising to everyone, because really these guys just seem like they don't know what they're doing. And remember that a guy called Okeke actually petitioned Pastor Sam Adeyemi and 46 others for properties that were destroyed during the Endsars protest. He accused them of being the pioneer and supporters of Endsars protest, that he is going to take them to court because his properties were destroyed. But like that is not enough. One of the APC support group actually wrote a letter to Pastor Sam after he responded to the lawsuit that was filed against him by the said Kenechukwu Okeke. And really, it is so funny what the APC actually put right there, because it is shameful to even read out and even tell the world that these are the things that they put their attention on when there are all other pressing national issues that should be attended to and taken care of at this time. But they don't seem to see all of that in that light, but they are more concerned about frivolous matters that do not really concern our public security and the likes that are challenges in Nigeria today. Anyway, guys, more details of this is here already, but please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. It says right here, a few days ago, a human rights lawyer, Kenechukwu Okeke, initiated a criminal proceedings against some Endsars promoters. He accused them of sponsoring the riots that engulfed some parts of the country after the protest was abruptly cut off. In the suit he filed in the court, he accused them of conspiring to disturb the peace of the country by destabilizing the country through their tweets on social media platform, that is Twitter. On the lawsuit he filed, he wrote a lot of things on his page and said that by the special grace of God, I shall pursue this matter diligently and impassively to ensure that maximum punishments are meted to the alleged promoters of Endsars riots in accordance with the law of the land. Nobody is above the law. This case should be a locus classicus. And some of the people he accused of being responsible for the carnage are Aisha Yesufu, Sam Adeyemi, David Adeleke, Davido Uche Jumbo, Peter Okoye, Paul Okoye, Kanu Wankwo, Tiwa Savage, Folarin Falana Falls, and Innocent Idibia. He tagged them as defendants in the criminal proceedings he filed in the court. While most of these people have largely ignored the suits filed against them, Pastor Sam Adeyemi didn't. He asked a simple question on Twitter handle: who sent this guy to file this frivolous lawsuit? Yes, that was what he put on his Twitter handle. He said, who sent this guy to file this frivolous lawsuit? And an APC group known as APC Nigerian Support on Twitter also wrote an open letter to Pastor Sam Adeyemi in respect to the court suit that was filed against him. And yet the letter said, with all due respect, sir, asking a needless question at this time is beneath you and I am disappointed. That was what they first wrote on their Twitter handle, and said, asking, with all due respect, sir, asking a needless question at this time is completely beneath you, and I am disappointed. And on another tweet, they said, when a citizen has exercised his right to sue you and other people, his beliefs are instrumental to the damage of his properties. As a pastor, how can you be seen attacking a victim? And the tweets also continue, said, as someone we all respect, you shouldn't get yourself involved in the Endsars propaganda. I expect that you will by now be playing the role of ensuring peace reigns and the government meeting the demands of the youth. A tweet of that nature is not responsible and does not fit the personality you project. Being a pastor doesn't excuse you from answering to the courts of law. He said we should learn to deal with issues accordingly and appropriately. By now, we all know it is easy to unravel who is behind who and what is this new media age. And its thread also continues, said Pastor Adeyemi, if it bothers you that much, you can find this out in less than 24 hours. But in my opinion, there are more pressing questions to be asked. We cannot afford for people like you to also lose focus. Please, sir, don't join the fray. Nigeria needs to be saved. Thank you, sir. That was what was on the thread from the APC Nigerian support. Well, that is for them, but of course, I'm very sure that Pastor Sam knows exactly what he is talking about, because I believe Nigerians should be wiser by now, but it seems we have more foolish people in Nigeria than those that are really wise. Because how can you, in a country that nothing is working, and when young Nigerians decide to come out to speak their minds, whether they do it wrongly or they do it rightly, I believe that it should be well supported by other well-meaning and young Nigerians, because really enough is enough. A lot of things have gone wrong in this country that nobody seems to be, confronting the government of the day. Nobody can speak up. Everyone is so quiet and everyone is just watching to see how things will turn out. And the more everyone sits back and watch how things will turn out, it will turn out against everyone who is watching. And when this Endsars protest came about, it wasn't pre-planned. It wasn't even planned in the first place. It was just something that, awoke in the minds of young Nigerians. To everyone just woke up. Suddenly, I was like, what is going on here? Is this how we're going to continue in this country? And somehow it puts it in the mind of those that are strong enough to go forward first. And others joined. And if you see that protest in less than 48 hours, the whole of Nigeria has taken over the protest. So it should tell you something, that this is not just ordinary. It is not something that you can say this is politically motivated. It is not in any way politically motivated, because for everything that was requested for, it's for the betterment of this country. But someone wrote something which is funny, and it is true. The person said, a government that cannot give you basic amenities, a government that cannot give you good road, a government that cannot even provide you with good education. And when those guys were stealing palliatives, he said, how much more would they be able to give you one sachet of noodles? What a shameless government. Well, guys, I will stop here. What do you have to say about this? Don't forget to drop it in the comment section. I would really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.